Hold up.
I hope you're having a great day and I hope you're staying safe at home. Today I want to talk about Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's is a condition that plagues millions of people across the world. And again, it's time for us now to move from an approach and a focus on healthcare to you care. What is the difference? You care focuses on you and the right kind of health that you need to add into your life. For the longest time, ask anyone and they'll say, oh, Alzheimer's, it's unfortunate. There's nothing that we can do about it. There's nothing that we can do to prevent it. It just happens. It's old age. It's a strong gene. But let me tell you right now, that's why you need a mindset change, because it is documented scientifically about the impact of lifestyle in the prevention of Alzheimer's. Yes, some people have a very, very strong gene, but you still have documented science talking about epigenetics, that even though you have the strongest gene, what is epigenetics? Epi is environment in Greek. The environment has an impact on your genes, your external environment and your internal environment. So today's science shows us that genes can even be controlled and changed in their expression if you control the environment inside of you and around you. So yes, that's hope for us. There are just too many people in the world who accept the fact that you have to live with a condition, or accept the fact that you may just get it. Accept the fact that diabetes can't be reversed, thyroid can't be reversed. But my point is, how come so many people are doing it? So today we're going to talk about how you can possibly prevent it using your lifestyle. Again, the body just doesn't get sick. We're not designed for that. The body gets sick when we don't have what it needs to function. Could be a vitamin deficiency, minerals, we've over-abused our bodies, we've abused our mind, we're sleep deprived. So we put the body into a situation where disease can become more prominent in us. So yes, these things are controllable to some extent. What I talk about today, also if someone has Alzheimer's, it's the same protocol. You can make it better. I'm not saying you can reverse a full-grown Alzheimer's, but can you make it better? Can you improve the quality of the patient's life? Absolutely yes. But we need to understand and believe in that first, because otherwise we just believe in the limitations of allopathy. I'm not against that. If you have Alzheimer's and you're given a medication, take it. But that's not all that you can do. It doesn't end there. You can do so much to improve your brain health and the quality of your life. Let's get straight into it. One of the biggest commonalities that we see in Alzheimer's patients, and also the science showing us what can lead to Alzheimer's, is a deficiency in vitamin B12 and folic acid. And when you go into publications, medical and scientific, and you just try to find out what are the diseases related to B12 deficiency and folic acid, it's not just Alzheimer's. It's connected with almost every possible disease out there, be it a cancer, be it infertility, be it Parkinson's, be it dementia, be it obesity, be it body pain, be it cognitive brain disorders. It's linked with everything. We have to get the basics right. Yes, there's one side where we're sold complication and we can buy into complication, but what about the basics that we should be doing every single day? That's what needs to be highlighted, and that's what preventive medicine and preventive health is all about. What are the things that we can do? So yes, you should be checking your B12 levels. You should be eating a diet which is balanced, that gives you B complexes and your folic acid. The same way a gynecologist will tell you to prepare and take your folic acid for a woman just before pregnancy, because it is required for the overall growth of the baby. It is required for new life, development of the neurological system, the baby's brain, and everything else. So what makes us think that we can get lax or complacent with our B12 and folic acid as we age? All the more reason that we need more and more of it within the right dosages. So B12 and folic acid, you should be checking it right now, because Alzheimer's just doesn't happen. It is the slow death of your brain cells. It is the accumulation of a protein, as we know, the beta amyloids, which accumulate in our brains, and our system can't clear it out. And that's why we start forgetting. That's why we start having the symptoms of Alzheimer's. If you have a deficiency, a chronic deficiency of B12 year after year, you are preparing yourself for brain disorders right now. So if you're looking at prevention, the time starts now. The same way you make sure that your entertainment is on time, that your alcohol is on time, that your partying is on time, you got to make sure that your body's getting the right amount of vitamins and minerals. So whether you do your blood test once a year or your doctor tells you to do it twice a year because of your deficiencies, you have to have checkpoints to tell you which vitamin levels you need to correct. Number two, high homocysteine levels. If you have high homocysteine levels, it's mostly because you have low B12 levels. So as you bump up your B12, your homocysteine comes down, but it's a great indicator to know your B12 and also to look at the amount of inflammation that you have in your body. Cardiovascular disease is linked to Alzheimer's. So you can't just be that cardiac patient taking your statins, your blood thinners and everything and saying, I'm not going to do anything more. No, you got to change your lifestyle. You got to make your condition better over and above the medication, because cardiovascular disease and Alzheimer's are interconnected. So is diabetes, mismanaged diabetes, where people allow their blood sugar levels to rise up and fall down, and they just keep popping pill after pill, never changing their lifestyle to try to bring some uniformity in the way their blood sugar levels work. Mismanaged diabetes, Alzheimer's directly connected. Depression, again. And it's a sensitive topic, because when you talk about depression, the first thing you're hit with, oh, what can you do? There's a lot that you can do. If you're not on medication, there are lifestyle changes that you can make. But understand, the more chronic your depression, because it involves your brain, your peptides, your neurons, everything involves your brain. Higher links and higher cases of Alzheimer's. So you got to manage and take care of your depression. Sleep, 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 and sleep. I can't tell you how many articles are published out there medically and scientifically showing you that less sleep, higher chances of dementia, higher chances of Alzheimer's, higher chances of every possible cognitive brain disorder and every possible physical disease as well. You need to sleep, as simple as that. When you sleep, your lymphatic system is activated. That helps you to clean out these proteins which otherwise accumulate in your brain cells, causing you a whole number of innumerable conditions. That is why we sleep. It is not a compromise. So if you have poor sleep, fix it. It's as simple as that. You either have an excuse or you take action. But you should know that sleep deprivation and brain health and Alzheimer's are directly connected. A high sugar and a high refined diet. Of course, what you eat affects every part of your body. Every part of your body. The marketing teams won't tell you that. The ads on TV won't tell you that. But what you eat impacts every cell of the body, either positively or negatively, depending on what you're eating. So high sugar, high carb, high refined carb diets, extremely bad for brain health. More fat, more protein, the way to go, keep it low carb. Exercise, exercise, exercise. You don't have an excuse for a sedentary day. If you've prioritized something over your body, then you got to deal with the consequences. It's as simple as that. So there were people too busy building up their careers and building up money and wealth that they didn't have the time to exercise. And now, unfortunately, they suffer from the consequences of Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, dementia, and so much more. You need exercise. That's how your body's designed. Blood has to keep circulating. It circulates when you exercise. Even 30 minutes of exercise every day will help you to maintain good brain health. And if you have Alzheimer's, exercise is also important for you. Mental health and stimulation. Stimulating your brain. No, your brain doesn't get stimulated by scrolling down social media all the time. It doesn't get stimulated by consuming just entertainment and useless content. Puzzles, games, playing, conversations with people that can stimulate thinking, reasoning, logic. This is great for mental health and plays a huge role in the prevention of Alzheimer's and also in improving the quality of a patient who has Alzheimer's. You got to keep stimulating the brain. A beautiful way of stimulating the brain as we age is looking back at photographs, memories, replaying our childhood, the good parts of it, everything else that makes you think. Go back deep into your mind. Is brain stimulation extremely important? The circadian way of living, which is early dinners and early sleep. If your brain needs to work the right way, it works with rhythm, light and dark. And if you want to improve your brain health, you have to start living the circadian way. An important point that comes up medically is also checking your hearing. Because if you have hearing loss, and if you need a hearing aid, it's a good thing, because brain function declines if we're trying to hear all the time and we can't hear and we miss out on conversations with people. Stimulation decreases. So if you have a hearing problem, getting a hearing aid can also help you with your overall brain health. The vitamins involved, which are documented and we all know, are vitamin C, vitamin E, your omega-3s, your vitamin D3, your B12, and your folic acid. All of this comes from a balanced diet. But if you're doing a fad diet because you just want to lose weight all the time, You want to be careful that you don't lose your brain health as you age. When you eat a balanced diet, or if your doctor supplemented because you can't get that kind of nutrition according to the diet you're eating, then you got to supplement it under supervision. But we need vitamin E, we need vitamin C, B12, folic acid, D3, and your omegas, your good fats. And then again, social circles. How are you in social circles? Is your socializing uplifting for you? Do you feel good, or does it stress you out? Loneliness has a big connection psychosomatically with Alzheimer's, with dementia, all of that, because human beings are meant to communicate, to talk, to be in relationships. If you're not in a relationship, you have your friends, your family, and people around. It's very, very important for us to understand that socializing the healthy way is extremely important for your brain health. So you see, there's a lot that you can do. There's a lot that you can do. The first thing is, what am I doing and what am I not doing? And start to fix that before you start looking at complication. It's always simplicity first, and usually it works. Have a great day, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, and breathe deep. And remember, you care is all about you.